Welcome back, guys, to Ni No Kuni 2, the tale of a timeless tome, where last episode, after finding Tudor the Trusting, Heaven got to say goodbye to Aranella properly, as we then set out down our fourth memory lane. Mixed up in memories of Doloran and Alessandra, we saved them and Limerick the Loving from the nightmares plaguing them. And now in our fifth memory lane, we start to see the memories and thoughts of Will, Roland's real-world son.
Hey.
Will! Have we met? Sorry, guess I must have forgotten. It's me, your dad. Huh? You're funny. My dad's a little older than you. And he has short hair, and he dresses better. And he's always too busy with meetings and stuff to hang around in a place like this. Besides, he's dead. We're all dead. We died when the missiles came down.
Hey!
What was he talking about, Roland?
Hello?
Roland? Hello! It's a long story. Too long. And we have a high Higgledy to find.
But...
William's not dead. I won't believe it unless I see it with my own eyes. It's just the nightmares playing tricks on us, and it's low even for them. How come it was that book that brought us here anyhow? I never saw it before in my life. How much of this is true? How much is just a bad dream? The game's reminding you of its tragic start. The start that shocked us all. Anyone who played this game was probably shocked by the very start of it. Well, let's head onwards. And find more enemies, of course.
let's go to work.
Level 126 now, at least. Oh yeah, I'm using the wrong person. For this kind of thing, Roland's way better. Let's see if we can find some more people. Citizens of the no longer existing place. As of this point, you know what I mean? Hello, you. Oh, isn't it me? I don't know. Yes. What?
Huh?
What is this? Some kind of horror movie? This place is crawling with monsters.
Huh?
It's me. It's a bit weird.
Ready for this?
That's me trying to get this to trigger. Is there anything left to use this on? I think I just wiped them out in a blink of an eye. We'll take it. Right, where are we up to next? Oh, let's go to the right. Check out the dead alley over there. Oh, missed. It's me again. I need to stop wasting time. Got so many meetings to go to. So many things to discuss. I mean, considering the state of the world as it was at that point in time, you kind of got to understand that he spent all this time in meetings rather than with his child, considering what he knew might or was about to happen. He couldn't really neglect that now, could he?
Here goes.
It's a horrible greater good choice, isn't it? And I don't think defense spending is really going to help you defend against that. A lot of defense. You need like a ridiculous anti-missile system as we get ourselves a volume of the medium's manual. You can't do all in at the detriment of something else after all as well. You can understand why he wasn't there at the hospitals. It's a shame, but it's the position he was put in. His charges were much bigger, much greater. Yeah. Crazy.
Well now.
Looks like you're pros when it comes to dealing with monsters. Guess I'll leave it to you then. My talents are needed elsewhere. Yeah, but originally your talents didn't work, did they? Because when someone wants to do something like that, it will just happen. And that's the world we live in.
Preparing to go.
Here goes.
One left. Well, that's a bit more now.
Weakness.
Or there was. Oh, I hate these dark thinking things. It's all the stuff that people should think about, but you don't want to. And you're remembering that this is what the basis of the storyline was built off. This is the intro.
Sure.
Find the best people for the job and letting them get on with it. That's what a good leader does. Indeed. Delegation.
I'll do my best.
If you look at it, it's kind of what Evan's done. Anything left? I think so. Alright, we've got a resplendent sort of sunrise there. Now here's the question. Am I starting to get gear that is better than the stuff I've been able to get before? We're starting to crawl up. So, stuff is starting to drop that might end up being better than some people's stuff. But, still not quite there yet. I mean, that's lots better. So we can get some things there. Oh, okay. There are definitely things there somewhat. But oh, that's 100 magic defense down. What boost are you currently wearing? Toxproof necromancers? Oh, that's way better because of what it is, yeah. So I still got to watch out the stats before we put them on. Just in case there might be a massive down, which you don't realise. Has any been any better weapons for you? Oh, the Feisty Heavens Hammer is actually an increase. Slight chance of freezing enemies slightly increases damage dealt. It's such a small, negligible increase, but it's a little bit better there. Wow, we actually got a weapon. Can't believe it. Alright, well, let's go through our next boss. Another meeting. I'm going to be too late to visit the hospital. Yeah, being stuck in that position, that sounds horrible. Wouldn't wish it on anyone. Alright, what are we fighting next? A mountain type. Even formidable physical attacks, or it can withstand physical attacks, and will make a mockery of any ill-prepared opponent. Well, time to nuke him with spells again, then. Really should stop using that word in context of what this game is. It's a standard gaming term, sure, but in context of this game, it takes on a kind of... Ooh. It's a robot.
Careful,
Here
everyone.
goes.
Well, it's coming to me. More evil must infect the world that we can finally escape this prison. Sure, you do that. It's the BL Iterator. I need spell power, you know? Oh yeah, you've got that thing? Actually, Roland would be perfect to take you on. No joke, Roland would be really good for it. Or I can do that kind of silly damage.
I need your help.
Because you could get the dodge there and... Oh, yeah, I forgot. You did multiple times now, are you? Get him! I just need to hit him to build up mana again. Everybody heal. Alright. More spell power. More spell power. More spell power. That's a lot of spell power. Still didn't do much, probably because he was in his defensive form. When they use their daggers, it's really good. Or they use their daggers as guns. Big increase. Biggest increase. Gotta look for those purples.
Take that! I'm counting on you.
Summon another one. Why do you hate her? Them using their secondary weapons is way better. I think there was a sword that I have that does damage even though. I got the mass buffs. No, you're not casting that. That's gonna happen to you, buddy.
I'm counting on you.
Well, the Higgledy Knight's being summoned, but I think this should finish it off. As the Olizandri is dead. An exasperating Bounder's Blaster has been gained. Right. Nice. Era, I've been blasted to oblivion. Yes, yes, you have. Ah, the old BL jokes. Alright, what am I looking at here? Infinite ammo? Yeah, that's good. Of course, they both got stuff that's way better than those guns. Way better than those guns. They have very, very powerful lasers. That's what they have. If I can beat all the monsters, do you think my dad will come back to me? That'll never happen though. I'm too sick. Guess I better get used to the fact that I'm never going to see him again. I could not bear to see your father die. Lucky him. At least somebody cared about him dying. No one cared about me.
Hey.
Will, that's not true. Dad never came to visit me in hospital. It was the same when Mum... No, Will, listen to me. I guess he just didn't care. That's not true. Will, it's not true. Well, we better go prove that fact, hadn't we? Betrayed by his own closest advisor. The poor prince only just made it out of the castle alive, and all thanks to the mysterious stranger. I wonder what happened to the prince after that. Oh, he's hearing about Evan's story now? Oh, please don't look at it in a way like, look how he treated... Look how he treated this child, but he didn't treat me the same way. Ooh. Ooh. Having been rescued from the clutches of the evil wyverns, the pirate princess joined forces with the pirate prince who'd rescued her and set out to exact her revenge. What happened to the pirate princess after that? Luckily, it looks like he's reading the book that has nothing in it, because it's the book that will be told of the future? Messenger cards! Get the spellcaster out! Spellcaster first, guys. Always spellcaster first. That's a lot of passageways here. A lot of them. Alright, let's go up. Do we have to go up? I'm sure I'm actually going here. Up through this way. The dog folk decided everything on a roll of the dice. The price of food, the punishments administered to criminals, or were entrusted to chance. What happened to the dog people after that? We'll tell you, Will. The librarian liked to test those who came to visit her. Ah, Bodley! And would reward those who overcame her trials with the gift of wisdom. Our heroes passed the test with flying colours and gained the knowledge required to save the world. What happened to the adventurers after that? A Malaysian nugget. The Queen and the Merfolk used her powers to turn back time and ensure the number of her subjects never changed. What happened to the fish people after that? Robot technology advanced at a rapid pace, and humans feared for their place at the top of the pecking order. It seemed that a conflict between man and machine was inevitable. What happened to the robots after that? The mice hated the cats with a passion and enjoyed nothing more than plotting their downfall. Finally, one day, their trap closed on the unsuspecting Cat King. What happened to the cats after that? Wow, all these stories are so sad. Please don't fall to the darkness, young one. Right. Monster type. Hear these words well, or would be wary a beast at birth from a bad dream doth await thee. Beware its pitiless blaze, and should it take wing, brace thyself for the baptism of fire. Same crow that we've seen before, I think. What's our food at? 11 minutes and 5? That's the wrong one. Tactic tweak is what we want. Gotta power ourselves up the most. So we discovered that, of course, Roland is definitely the fastest at breaking this guy down, but we'll start with you because you've got your magic ready. And it seems like every time this guy takes to the sky. Dad, what are you doing here? If you're here, you can't come to my funeral. Oh my god, his eyes. You're not dead, Will, and you won't die. Not while I'm still standing. Not of sickness, and not from any missile attack. Why won't you come home, Dad? We're all gone. Me, Mum, everybody.
No.
I can't come home yet. There are things I still have to do here. To save our world, I have to help save this one. Our two worlds are connected. I just need you to wait a little longer, okay? I'm scared, Dad. I know you are, which is why I'm going to put an end to this nightmare once and for all.
Let's bring it back.
The nightmare root, heart's realm lies in depths of memory. Click! Memory, thought, feeling all make up the hearts. Do they now? Stop toying with the heart, is what I'd like you to do.
Here we go!
That did not do much damage. I wonder why. Bad timing for it? Oh, I used the wrong power up. Right, we knocked him down. Time to switch. And get in there with the goods.
Here goes. Don't let me down.
Just when I wanted to dodge as well.
Here goes.
Let's knock you back. Are you attacking this time? And when are you attacking is more the point. Oh, I pressed dodge. Failed miserably. I'm only getting hit in for smidgens. You said you can run. And this is how these bosses go down, right?
Here goes.
Gotta wait patiently for your attack timing.
Say good.
Fire everywhere.
Need a little help here.
Help me, Higgledy Knight. It's the weird thing of having to dodge into their attack.
Here goes.
Trying to use the fire things to start me off. Getting them.
Make yourselves useful.
This guy's going mental over here. And you keep me down at all. Hey, what do you got? Do something. Stun him so that I may finish him off. That's how that works.
Make yourselves useful.
A Nightmare Rook is defeated once again. So with that, another story, as it's birthed from Roland. Rannygazoo the Resolute is born. There's no need to say anything. You're the High Higgledy of determination, aren't you? So determined he could barely get it out. He has a hat! Roland Crane, the young president of a young nation. travelling from one place to another, carrying out countless official duties. A young man watches him on television from his sickbed. His name, William Crane, Roland's son. The poor boy has always been prone to illness, and his father is just too busy to visit him very often. And so he sits alone in his room at the hospital and passes the time reading storybooks. He loses himself in tales of daring adventures set in strange and fantastical lands, and in so doing, he escapes the confines of the hospital, if only for a little while. Though their world seemed peaceful on the surface, the seeds of war had long been growing underneath. Roland had tried with all his might to stop the inevitable conflict, but in the end his efforts came to naught. And so the day of reckoning arrived. The president, his son, and his country all were destroyed in a barrage of missiles. And this was only the beginning. The attack plunged their world into yet another war, a war which would end that world entirely. Or at least it would have done, had a certain someone not intervened. Olizandri, trapped in that place between worlds, was alerted to Roland's plight. Although her 2,000 years in the darkness had rendered almost beyond thought, beyond reason, the bright flash of the missile snapped her back to her senses. And turning to seek out the source of this ghastly light, she saw Roland mere moments from his end. What she did next, she did without thinking. Having been born into the ancient age of magic, the casting of the gateway spell came as easily to her as breathing. So she set forth a portal to transport Roland from his world to her own. Why Roland? Because he was the soulmate of a certain someone she had once loved, Doloran. Perhaps she even thought it was him. Or perhaps she knew that if he died, so too would her beloved. Regardless, she did all that she was able to do from that place between places. The portal popped into being, and Roland was saved. She could not have known for certain where he might arrive, where he reached the other side. He could even have appeared by Doloran's side, and together the two of them might have awakened the Horn One. But he did not. He materialized in the kingdom of Ding Dong Dell, in the chambers of his young king, Evan Pettywhisker Tildrum. And the appearance of soulmates from other worlds having long since become a rarity there, his connection to Doloran went unnoticed. As to the reason for his having arrived there some years younger in appearance, so he might match his soulmate in all respects. Who knows, perhaps it was this return to a younger self which gave him the energy and enthusiasm to make such a success of his visit to that world. But this gift came with a burden of doubt. What if, having been returned to a self from a time before William was born, he might forget his son entirely? Putting his fears aside, Roland helped to guide Evan on a journey that eventually led them both to Doloran's door. And when the two met at last, the ancient ruler tried to use Roland's feelings for his son to tempt him from the true path. But thanks to Evan, he was cured of any doubt as to what he was fighting for, and soon rediscovered his resolve. Both Doloran and Roland's fates were inextricably tied to the nations they so loved, and with Doloran committed to building a new Allegoria, Roland's own realm would surely know new life. Moreover, a great peace in one world would surely also mean a great peace in the other, for though the two places were far apart, their hearts still beat as one. So this cute little thing is made from your determination, huh, Dad? I can't believe you get to go off and have adventures like this.
Uh-huh.
I know. It's like something out of a fairy tale, right? But it's real, I promise you. It really is like a fairy tale. There are even monsters in it. Nightmares. You're always so busy because you're always helping people, aren't you, Dad? I'm proud of you. And I know you'll come back to me when you're done. Of course I will. But I might be a little while yet, okay? Sure, I'll just read a few more storybooks. You'll be back before I know it. Nurses have been giving me all kinds of fun ones. I like the ones where people go on adventures best of all. Is that so? Guess there's a lot you and I need to catch up on. The empty book. That was yours, wasn't it?
Alright.
Well, I've got one heck of a story to fill it with when I get home. A fantastical adventure set in another world. Wow, I'm looking forward to reading it. I can't wait to learn all about your adventures with Evan and his friends. Just promise you'll do your best to keep helping everybody. Welcome back, welcome back. And you've brought another High Higgledy with you, I see. And it seems you found a tale good enough to fill your blank book with too. We can't write it yet though. We need to know how it ends first. Haha, spoken like a true saviour. You know how happy it makes me to hear that. And with a High Higgledy of determination retrieved, that leaves only one more for us to find. The 5th High Higgledy is found. I better get on and give you a final clue. I'm sensing something right here in Evermore. It's not something you'd notice at first, but if you look hard enough, you'll find it soon enough. I can't wait to see what kind of key the final key will be. The final High Higgledy for even more Heroes Delights. Gotta get your experience. Recommended level exactly where I'm at ish. Rannygazoo the Resolute has decided to join you on your adventure as we level up once again. Right, good times, 127 we're at now. Let's go to party and see what you are. Rannygazoo the Resolute. Wait, he's not an element? Of course he's not an element. Pfft. Right, Rannygazoo the Resolute has Higgledy Sarah. He's a Higgledy Knight. He has Smite Right too. Seen him to boost the attack power of the player when awakened. He has Boom Bang, makes Higgledies more explosive when absorbed into their human commander. So he's definitely one for that kind of thing. And Hunker Hunker, slightly increasing an ally's physical defense for a short period of time. Our current one does there and crit hit. We could have a more powerful knight, but we'd have to change someone around. So I guess if that's the case then, we need someone with Higgledy heal. Maybe move Mumbian down 1? I don't know. We'd have to look for like a one thingy one. Sicker, quicker, same flimsy. Alright, let's look at water elements, I guess, for now. So I would like Higgledy heal, really. Well, technically, I just want there. The more heals that come off people anyway, the better I am with it. Higgledy hose. I mean, I could use better. I could use someone like Skiff the Squiff. Higgledy hose. He's got more. Boost the power of any Higgledy skills used in battle and cures an ally's status ailments. And then see what I could do about leveling him up. And go with our Rannygazoo the Resolute as our Higgledy Sarah Knight. Even more powerful than before. We'd have to see about leveling him up a little bit. We'll awaken from the dream once more. When the mover gets moved out the party, yeah. I wish there was a way to increase the points there. Alright, well, where are we going now? What's like 8 minutes 54 still of that food? It's still going. It'll never run out. Alright, well, it looks like Roland I might have to speak to for something.
Say.
Haven't I got something for you? A Manual of the Magician. Thank you very much. Anyone else? Okay, that's where we need to go. Manual of the Magician is pretty good, though. Let's go to the Higgledy and see about nurturing these guys. So, we want Rannygazoo the Resolute. We want to nurture you. So, what shall I nurture you with? I mean, you love this stuff. How much of it we got? Wait, do I have 600 of it? Oh, yeah, sure. Whatever. Well, Rannygazoo the Resolute is a lot more powerful now. We've got 600 of the item to heal him after all. He can't be leveled up anymore, so we're looking for Skiff the Squiff now? Where am I going to find him? Where are you, Skiff? There he is. Hey, what do you level up with best? Well, we've got... Whatever. We got 120 trophy fish and 2 of them levels him up. Sure. There you go, Skiff. You're better than you ever were before. Very easy to level these guys up then. Should have been looking at what I had as other things at this point. I mean, leveling up anyone at this point is going to be ridiculously easy. Alright, there we go. Limerick the Loving. If I want to level him up, we've only got one of those. But we've got 28 Lush Oasis Wonder Water, and it takes only 4 to level him up. That's just kind of silly. I mean, going for something like that, which does 10,000 heavily Wonder Water, there you go. Leveling him up, very easy. Very, very easy. If you want him to be there and you want him to be powerful, goodness gracious, we can do it. I think that's everyone at max level then. And make sure to take my stores. So I get some more trophy fish after all. That means that everyone is level 10. Good. Our Higgledy slots are maxed out. We now have a... well, Roland's Higgledy to help us. Let's look around at the farmland area by the look of it. Though I'd actually say it's probably over the bridge, isn't it? You mean like right here?
Oh my!
There really was one here in Evermore. But whose memories could it be tied to? There's only one way to find out, I suppose. I better cast Materialize. You obtained a china teacup.
What?
Huh? This belongs to... but he was from the future, wasn't he? Oh?
All right.
I suppose the only way to find out what this all means is to take a trip down another memory lane. Let's get us back to the conductor. Ferdinand? Is this about Ferdinand? Alright, tin teacup from the Sky Pirate's base forms for a brief moment. Just lying on the floor. Yeah, now we're looking in the future of memories. The memories that haven't been written yet. It's getting well confusing. It's all out there now. Right, do I level up something else here? I mean, let's just do Magician's Apprentice, so that's powered up a little bit more. Why not? It's not like I can't reset method points for King's Guilds after all. Learning the base one's not a bad idea. And in terms of your Higgledy powers, you've just got 1. I guess I'll leave that then. Don't need it. All good. Need more cash money. How much have I got at the moment? Not King's Guilders. 790,000. I don't think that's enough to buy another manual back from the Lay of the Lost Lord for how much it costs. Well, where am I going? I'm actually going to the hotel. I'm actually walking manually. Why not? Yeah. Black, I nearly forgot. Rabbit Face asked me to let you know there was something proper nice waiting for you in that little house where you found the wizard's companion. Okay. Where's that? Where do I go? Something proper nice there. Alright, we'll ignore you for a time. This is a good time to save again, I feel. Thank you for telling me now. I'm guessing it's some books. It's got to be some more books, right? You missed that dialogue, methinks. Did you go back to the house? Which way's back to the house? I'd say that's whatever's the finale is. The door's shut tight, alright? This one was always open. So where does this take me? Well, I can just skip past you guys. We don't need to fight. Psh, psh, psh. Out of the way. Move, move, move. Scare you away like some kind of cat. Psh, psh. Let's get to town. Right, what's nice and waiting here? Oh, that's lofty. The thing is, I don't want my food timer to be running down, but it is! It's running down right now! Well, you say talk to you in the Midnight Garden. Ready to leave this lovely family home, are you? Very well, leave it to me. Just say the word and I'll take you back to the Midnight Garden. Well, we'll use you on the way out, but I want to see what's in the house. Alright, what's in here then? Hello? A manual and magician! It's hiding in the corner! Anything else around the place? You never know. Thanks for telling me, Lofty. Thank you very much. Nothing else? It was just one manual? Hey, but one manual's a good manual. Flippin' heck, man! That was all here. It was indeed. So much easier to write it than me say it, though. Good. Alright then. Let's, pop through this door, shall we? This is it. The final key. This will open the last door for sure. A little cup that smells ever so strongly of dreams. Have you any idea where it might have come from, Evan? I do. It belongs to someone I always look forward to meeting. Although I can't help but wonder or worry why it might be him. There's no time for that now. The nightmares are getting stronger with every moment we waste. We have to get in there and rescue that Higgledy.
Boosh!
This will be our last little savouring adventure, eh? Let's give it everything we've got, me lad. Yes, let's. The last. Yes. Yes, of course. The last. Well, I suppose you'd best be off and see what kind of Higgledy we'll be meeting this time then, aren't you? You unlocked a memory lane. Away you go, off to the magical land of mixed up memories. In we go. The China teacup will unlock the door, the final trip down memory lane. Ah, good old water to ease my mouth as well. So Ferdinand. An artifact from the future found and materialized there. So was your cup? There you are, Evan. It is really you, isn't it?
What?
I think that depends on what exactly you mean by really. I came to find you in your dreams, but some strange monsters attacked me. I ended up lost in this place.
Here.
Who's this? Hey? Pal of yours? Yours? I'm sorry, can you give us a moment alone? Why? Why are you hiding that? There's a place called a memory lane. It's made up of people's thoughts, dreams, and memories all mixed together. Which means it wasn't just my dream you wandered into this time. Anyway, we're here to try and rescue a little creature called a Higgledy. I'm not sure what one of those is, but thanks. It's good to know a little bit more about this place at least. Most people are boarded by their memories, but that can't be true of you. You don't have any memories yet.
Right.
I told you before that I could send my mind through time, didn't I? I just came to try and speak to you the same way I always do. But it was different this time. Those monsters came and attacked me and I couldn't escape back to where I'm from. I'm starting to get a little worried, actually. Lucky you showed up when you did. So it's the nightmare's fault, is it? Maybe you'll be able to go home if we get rid of them all.
All right.
Don't worry, I'll explain the situation to everyone and we'll try and get you out of here.
Hey.
Oh, I've been told I shouldn't interfere too much with the past, so we'd better not tell your friends who I really am. Why don't you call me Dina? Yeah, I'm your friend Dina, okay? Haha, alright, Dina. Dina, as in Ferdinand.
Hello.
Yeah. Everyone, I'd like to introduce you to someone. This is my friend Dina.
Really?
Oh, she was a friend of yours all along. Why do I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before? I take it your friend has some manner of problem. A problem must be solved in order to find our Higgledy. I'm sorry, but I don't know what a Higgledy is. Well, just keep yourself out of danger, laddie. And once we bang the monster head or two together, it'll all become clear, I'm sure. Seems to be the way of things in these accursed places. Thank you. I'll try not to get in the way. What is it about this kid? Says Roland. Nothing gets past Roland. Here's a name I use when I want to go out and play with some people I know without people knowing who I really am. Sure. It's Dina, the last dinosaur. Or the future dinosaur, whatever. He's my friend and a whole lot more. That line really fits with Evan, though. Hydropolis has been lost for many years now. I miss the merfolk terribly. I guess. Well, they all moved, right? It's all good. Denver, the last dinosaur reference, sure. You showed me a world I never saw. Oh, wow, it's really relevant. Before. A moment where you've actually just forgot which button to press to attack, somehow. That's why I was running around like a loon. I'd actually straight blimmin' forgot. Right, you can see the family residence. They both have heads and hair. Yeah, they do. They both have them. Alright, so we begin our dashing around the place again with frame rate issues around the corner. Now speak to more subjects of the future.
Hey!
What's the prince got to do now? We're going to get a nearfall if we don't find him soon. The head guard and head chef are a bit young. I know. Why don't we ask the cook to bake a loaf of fresh bread? You know that smell always brings him running. You're a bit young'un, aren't you? Yep. Dina, Ferdinand isn't a cat boy. Surely that just means the genealogy. The seed is strong on the human side, yeah?
Here goes.
Bye-bye. I'm gonna look through a book of all the Baratheons at this rate. I'm greatly concerned about what the future may hold for the prince. Perhaps I should attempt to intervene somehow. Sure, right, let's, which way am I going? Well, the dead ends usually give me good stuffs. Let's go to the dead end. Your bag is so full you can't carry the vexing one-winged bow? Oh my god, have I ever filled the bag up before? Must be getting a lot of stuff here. Look, lively. Now is not the time to be standing around looking lost. It is the time to fight. If we bulk at a challenge such as this, our enemies will think us weak and descend upon us. Here's the problem. Do I go out and fill the space or what? Can I just get rid of items? It's gonna be weapons and stuff, isn't it? Discard. How do I mass discard again? You should be able to tag these, shouldn't I? If I remembered that correctly. Oh, wait, why do I do that? Yeah, we'll be doing that for ages. We're gonna have to discard based on color of weaponry, I feel. No matter what, I'm just gonna keep getting more and more of this stuff. I missed.
Here goes.
Because look, I'm just gonna get. There's another weapon. A Wolf's Noble Noontide Scepter. Sure, another Manual of Magician. Lovely. And a few of them now. I could just pop out. I mean, we are only at the start of this dream. But then will the enemies give me good weapons anyway? Oh, I don't know. I need to sell it, and I think I can mass sell at a shop. Sad times for me. Why are you so purple? It's strange. The prince is part of the royal family, but he doesn't have Grimmelkin ears or a tail. Oh, well. You're bringing it up, are you? Or maybe he's adopted. Maybe it's not even a genealogy thing. Maybe the king just found someone good for the job and therefore made him royal. Alright, Heather's Will. It's another slimy type. Those brave will fall out to fight with blasts of pure light and formidable freezing strikes. So it's light and freeze. Lovely. Okay, let's go to... What am I doing? The Tactic Tweaker, that's the one. Brains, work please. And tweak me to the slime side of life. No, not you. I'm gonna nuke you. Get him!
Let's go to work.
Let's go to work indeed.
Here we go!
That barely did anything! All our opposers must be destroyed. Why? It's a bit mean. How not dodge that in the correct dodging way? There we go. That's how things are going to be. The good old ding-dong discipline strategy will work for me. I've been frozen.
Here goes.
How did I not dodge that one properly? Higgledy God, I'm coming. Oh, never mind. I'm bouncing.
Don't let me down.
I'm too close to it to be attacked by the monster. Let's get in there again. It's level 125. They're catching up. I wonder if my food is going to last through this battle. Well, I wanted to press the button, but I'm not going to get to.
Here goes. Make yourself.
Quick, hit it! That's the time! Then's the time! Yes, flaming sword. You're not the best one for the job, though. As soon as we go into this attack mode, life is good. Annoying when the enemy sometimes disappears due to presence, isn't it? We haven't even got a single Higgledy Knight to help us yet. I'm frozen again. I think his healing is good, though. He healed good. I'm frozen. Better me. I need some knights. Finally got the attack in again. Looks like Bracken's charging her laser. Well, made short work of this boss in the incredibly long time.
Here goes.
There we go, now I'm getting the dodging properly. Pouring on the flames.
Here goes.
And when you try to press it directly the right time, it's so much easier.
Here goes.
I couldn't see it to dodge it. Higgledy God,
Make yourselves useful.
give me double experience. Oh, what? I hate you. I really hate you, Lofty. Ah, we got a pair of hardy nearly Mance's shoes. It's just watching that come in, and it's like, the battle's over again. You know that, right? I know you know that, and that's why you're doing it. Alright, hardy Honorary Mance's shoes are a big upgrade on the resistance to all helmets, and boost all elemental resistances too, so let's take that for you. An actual upgrade. Heaven forbid. Is there any weapons I can't pick up then? I can still pick up armor by the look of it. What am I supposed to do, Evan? I've been trying to get home, but it's not working. There's a strange force stopping me every time I try. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to wake up. This has never happened before. I don't know what to do. Nightmares are probably stopping you, but we're all here to help, so there's nothing to worry about. Yeah. Thanks, Evan. Please don't think I'm completely useless, will you? I can send my mind through time, and I'm a quick learner, and I'm really good at sports. Which might be why I've never felt so worried. My dad didn't tell me what to do if this happened.
Oh my.
He didn't. I mean, I'm sorry? Oh, that's alright. I'm just a bit frustrated, that's all. I'm sure he had a good reason. By the way, you said these memory lane places were made up of different people's memories, didn't you? Well, that must be true because I keep seeing familiar faces from around the castle. They're saying the same old things as always, but some of them look so much younger. I'm having lots of fun talking to them all. That's the Dina I know. You carry on enjoying yourself and we'll clear the way of monsters. Alright, thanks Evan. Yes, we will clear the way. The final Higgledy quest continues. We have to visit a shop sooner or later though. Excuse me, Mr. Rabbit. Let's continue our dashing. You wish to test your mettle against me once more? Very well, defeat me and I shall step down in order to allow you to become captain of the guards.
Wow.
Gosh, you used to be really small, didn't you, Longmane? It's going to be fun. Oh, we said it again, of course. So Longmane does become head of the Royal Guards. That's kind of a nice touch there. There we go. There's my food effect. Right, I don't know how many hours that lasted. I think that one food might have lasted 3 hours. Maybe, I don't know if anyone noted the time that I ate that originally. But I have so many of them. Let's hear his delight across the party again. That was the longest 65 minutes ever. Now which way are we going? Alright, dead end first. Good it ran out then and not during the boss, wasn't it? Technically, if I wanted to min-max and maximize this, I should have only ate it when we go into the next battle. I need some Higgledy healing. Food operates on DBZ time, yeah.
Here goes nothing.
I didn't kill that in one go. The enemy's actually reaching our level now.
Here goes.
Makes things a bit more worrisome, doesn't it? Alright, it looks like I picked up some stuff. A noble noontide scepter. Hello, you. Oh, that's a boss monster in here. It's even said to be. I'm Norbert, the Royal Secretary. It is my duty to record everything from battlefield statistics to the contents of the Prince's dreams. Hello, big dragon. Nice to meet you. What level are you?
Careful, everyone.
A level 122 wave worm. It's dying horribly due to the firepower we've got here. I need magic! I want to nuke them all with my super spell, of course.
I need your help.
But I think they're actually going to die before then. So that was pointless. Wandered in the butt. There's a fireball. Oh, good job there. Can't pick up the fiery aurora. Is certain things, like on defensive gear, I still can pick that up. But on weapons, I think I'm out. And that's where my space has gone. Well, that's why we stuck with this party the whole way. They've got the good weapons. And that works for me. The prince is a gifted young man. Very far-sighted for one so young. I, on the other hand, spend most of my puphood attempting to separate tourists from their purses. Not a thing you should be admitting to. What if some dude gives you an ultra super candy sword but your inventory is full? I would eat that super candy sword, of course. Sounds good. Is it like full-size candy? The prince was mean to the Lapakas. I've told him off for it time and time again, but he just won't listen.
Yeah.
And yet the young tearaway is supposedly fated to become a superior ruler to his father. It's hard to credit such a claim, I must say. Mean to the Lapakas. Stricken off the list. No longer trusted anymore. How dare you be mean to the Lapakas. Now I really want to eat a super candy sword. I want it to look really big. And I want to just bite away at it. Is it soft candy? Will it float?
Watch your back.
Will it be flaccid? I wonder. Let me get some more magic, guys. Quick, fight this guy. Got him. Well, I wanted to do the big nuke, but we're not going to get to. That'll be big enough. Alright, a medium's manual was gained down that corridor. Not bad, not bad. Let's continue on our way as we get a dark grand gloaming hammer. So it's ranged weapons I'm full on? Must be. It's the hardest candy ever. It's a candy sword. Well, I started going back towards the Lefaka people. Well, last group before next boss. Let's try to get the experience we can from him. Now what? I can't make those discs go round in circles, man. That's just cheating. Feisty Auguste Lance. Who are you then? Ah, scientist.
Hey.
I've been taking all kinds of anomalous magical activity recently. Someone's coming for the prince. That's why I told him not to go outside. You think he listened to me though? Yeah, right. Someone's literally coming for him and he's not listening? What kind of sun did you raise? I wonder if really Ferdinand might be the soulmate of Roland's son, weirdly enough. They look similar. I mean, might be character models, but still. Okay. Glass type. Be sure that thou art armed with sufficient missiles before the battle for this one. The available amount of muscle that doth await thee will not be felled by close range strikes. Well, it will if I constantly use Ding Dong Dell Discipline. I'm pretty sure that will work. Is it the boss I think it is this time? Let's... Ha! 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 It is! Come with your magma volcano, sir. Oh, my health's a bit low.
You ready for this?
I'm always ready. I was born ready, except it's coming right for me! Stop it! It's clapping me! It missed! Knife one.
Here goes.
Won't be felled by strikes, instantly down. Of course it is. Ah! Quick, get my super Higgledy knight! No! I missed my chance. You want to go again, do you? Super speller. You don't like that, do you? Still need to melee you a bit. Ah! My brains.
I'm counting on you.
Run! He's coming for us. Wrong one. Ah, I'm in the middle of it all. He's down again. How much power did I gain from that? I don't feel like the numbers go up when I'm hitting that really well. I feel like it caps out at some point. Well, I think we got him. Oh, wait a second. Let's do one more. We only need fireballs to launch him, really. That'll be enough to finish him. What's that? A little bit of fire as we get a windy, glorious gladius. Is it any good? Windy, glorious gladius. It is lower than the scale than anything else. My sword collection still is strong and above anything we've managed to obtain through this DLC. Next up. We destroyed even more than nightmares. Can you still not make it home? Evan, these memory lanes, they're made up of people's real thoughts and feelings, aren't they?
Hmm?
Well, yes, but why do you ask? Oh my god, he's heard negative things about himself too. No reason. Dina? Yes, if he's been looking at what we've been looking at too.
Yes.
I'll never be a great king like my father. Everyone thinks so, even if they won't say it to my face. Uh-oh. The corruption is strong. And it seems to continue on. We talk to this guy rather than move to another door. Interesting. Can the prince really be the son of such noble parents? He's such a puffed up little so-and-so. Where's the humility, I ask you? The thought of him becoming king one day really is a worry. He'll be a pitiless despot and no mistake. Oh, you look a little angry. You are angry, aren't you? I'm sorry if I touched a nerve, but the truth can sometimes hurt. Ah, there were people that had purple on them, didn't there? Are they being infected by the nightmares? Dina, I have never heard of him. And if that child I have never heard of never comes back from his latest little adventure in mind travel, I certainly should not be complaining. But a king must have an heir, you say? Then let him have another child. And let him try to make it a nice one this time. A nice new child without any strange and disturbing powers. Oh no. Good strategy the nightmare's going for though, hey? The son of a king who was betrayed must in turn be betrayed himself. Ah, this latest development will surely go down as one of the most farcical episodes in history. You have not heard? His adoring people have sold him out to our enemies. It would be better that he never returned. His subjects cannot bear him. Wow, people really don't like him. What'd I get? A bronze ingot? Oh, I can make an item now. Up the throne, are you?